want to thank you, Said, for the invitation. I am really happy to be here among so many people that are trying to make this world a better place. So, my topic for today is educating for a sustainable future and empowering the next generation of change makers. I am Laura Stanciu, and I am a teacher at the Colegiul Economic Nicolae Crețulescu from Romania. And the first question is, what is a teacher's role? And I want to start with a quote. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. This quote by Benjamin Franklin emphasizes once more how much we need to involve our students in the learning process. We need to assume that each student has the potential to be a leader, a change maker, someone who will leave an important mark upon the world. That's why we need to acknowledge, we need to really see our students, to look at their qualities, to see their skills and empower them to use their skills for good, for bringing a positive change. We need to motivate them, to give them a voice, to make them powerful, and to give them faith in the learning process. And of course, we need to inspire them. We need to be their role models. In an era which is marked by pressing environmental challenges, social inequalities, and economic uncertainties, the concept of sustainability has become a fundamental guide for building a more resilient and equitable future. At its core, sustainability represents a commitment to meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. As educators, we have the unique opportunity to instill this commitment in young minds, fostering a generation that not only understands the importance of sustainable practices, but also embodies the values of responsible leadership. Teaching for sustainability goes beyond traditional academics. It empowers students to think critically about impact on the world and equips them with the skills to drive meaningful change. Educators play an essential role in leading the way towards a sustainable future. By equipping students with the knowledge, skills, and values of sustainable leadership, we empower them to take ownership of their role as change makers in their communities and beyond. As teachers, our influence goes beyond academic achievements. We have the power to shape students who are not only informed, but also inspired to contribute to the welfare of our planet and society. And as you can see in the images here, our students are collaborating. They are learning how to do different projects together. They are also planting trees and doing lots of other activities to try to bring a positive contribution to our world. Sustainable leadership is a form of leadership that considers the long-term consequences of actions, choices, and systems. It seeks to foster resilience, encourage collaboration, and build a world where resources are managed thoughtfully for future generations. Unlike conventional leadership models that may prioritize immediate success or personal gain, sustainable leadership promotes a vision that is inclusive, ethical, and conscious of interconnected environmental, social, and economic factors. In these pictures show our students learning about different SDGs, different sustainable development goals, and learning how their action can have an a powerful fact. No matter how young they are, they can do something in order to achieve the goals of no poverty, um, no hunger, and so on, all the 17 SDGs. From a teacher's perspective, sustainable leadership is more than an ideal to aspire to. It is a responsibility to model and instill values that promote care for the planet and care for others. Through intentional actions in the classroom, teachers can exemplify these qualities by encouraging students to make thoughtful choices, consider the broader impact of their decisions, and adopt a long-term perspective in solving problems. By teaching students to approach challenges with empathy, adaptability, and a future-oriented mindset, we help cultivate leaders who will champion sustainability in all aspects of life. And here you can see how our students learned about sustainability through theater. They made a theater play, a role play, in which they emphasized the dangers faced by our planet and how they could how could they prevent the things that are harming our world. Educating for sustainability requires innovative and engaging approaches that allow students to connect classroom learning with real-world issues. One effective strategy is project-based learning, which encourages students to collaborate on meaningful projects that address environmental and social challenges. For example, a project on waste reduction can involve students researching, designing, and implementing a recycling program within their school. This not only enhances students' understanding of sustainability, but also fosters teamwork, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills that are essential for future leaders. Student leadership programs, which are developed in our school, the Economic College Nicolae Crețulescu, and our school organizes a yearly event called the Virtual Companies Fair. Students have the opportunity to learn about leadership, economy, and sustainability in a meaningful way, which has a real impact for their future. They create their own virtual company. They take on administrative roles and they explore different courses of action for achieving their targets in a responsible and sustainable way. This way, they learn how to be entrepreneurs, how to manage their own business, and how to prepare for their future. These actions enable the students to see the connections between various elements, such as how economic practices impact the environment or how social policies influence resource distribution. By developing a holistic view of issues, students learn that actions in one area can create ripple effects in others. For example, the virtual companies they create and manage can help them to explore environmental impacts, economic dependencies, and social justice concerns, encouraging students to think about how economic choices affect the world around them. We need to provide our students with meaningful learning opportunities and offer them real chances to become change makers. Educators can integrate environmental literacy across subjects, embedding sustainability topics into literature, social studies, science, and even mathematics. By connecting sustainability to a variety of subjects, teachers help rather than an isolated topic. Through discussions, hands-on activities, and exposure to environmental issues, students develop a strong foundation in understanding global sustainability challenges and possible solutions. Promoting agency and initiative is equally important in empowering students as change makers. By giving students opportunities to take the lead on sustainability projects, such as organizing a tree planting activity or a recycling campaign within the school, teachers cultivate a sense of ownership and responsibility. These projects not only allow students to see the tangible impact on their efforts, but also boost their self-confidence and leadership skills. Our high school also organized an activity that allowed the students to do some good by planting beautiful plants, which give off oxygen that we need to breathe, and they improve our air quality by the harmful dust pollutants such as carbon monoxide. Activities like this teach the students that no positive gesture is in vain, and that empowers them to take action and be more responsible in their daily choices. By uniting their efforts and taking things forward step by step, they become real change makers. Encouraging resilience and adaptability is crucial in preparing students for a world facing rapid environmental and social changes. Sustainability education by nature presents challenges that require students to think creatively, persevere, and for instance, one of our projects invited our students to design eco-friendly solutions. This was a learning opportunity which enabled them to acquire skills that are valuable both in personal growth and future sustainability practices. Another activity was to create amazing products from recycled materials. The exhibition organized in our school helped students to understand the importance of taking care of our planet and adopting a sustainable way of life. They also organized recycling campaigns, which taught the students how to reuse and reduce consumption and how to live more sustainability. And many more opportunities which were given to our students in order to integrate sustainability through collaborations and partnerships. Schools can work with local environmental organizations, businesses, and community groups to create programs that enrich students' understanding of sustainability. These partnerships not only provide resources and expertise, but also offer students valuable experience in community engagement and activism. By involving students in such projects, teachers can expand learning beyond the classroom and reinforce the idea that sustainability is a shared responsibility that involves the entire community. As we embrace sustainability in education, we plant seeds that will continue to grow, creating an effect that impacts generations to come. That's why we should all lead for a sustainable future and educate the next generation of change makers. Thank you for your attention.